We'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Mike, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, Alim, congrats on the win, man. I wanted to ask you, so you guys are giving up rushing yards to Georgia Tech, but when it came to crunch time near the end zone, you guys were able to hold them out for most of the game. Can you tell me either what you guys talk about when it gets to those crunch time moments, or how does it come to be that, again, they can kind of get some yards here and there, but you hold them out of the end zone for most of the night?
That's sort of a pride thing right there, I would say. We just don't want anybody to score on us. They may get a couple yards of us, messing up a pressure or something like that, but we definitely don't want anybody to score on us. So it's really just a pride thing, just not wanting them to score. It's not like anything specific that we talk about. We just go out there like, no, they're not going to score on us, so that's what we do.
All right, Andrew.
Alim, with this being your third year playing under Coach Doran, and especially with all the changes from last season and everything that you guys kind of had to be guided through as a team this year, how have you kind of seen him grow and evolve as a coach during your time playing for him?
It's been pretty cool to see, actually. We're a much different team. He's brought a much different attitude to this year's team, with various activities with our team and whatnot that we did during the off season. And the results are showing we're a completely different team than last year, completely different vibe here at NC State football now. So it's pretty cool to see.
All right, Corey.
Lim, obviously before the game, you announced that your plans to go to the NFL draft this upcoming year. How difficult of a decision was that for you, and what led you to come to that decision?
Just a series of weeks and whatnot of talking to my parents, talking to Coach Wiles, Coach Doran, and figuring out what I thought the best thing I thought was for me. And I thought that was to enter the 2021 NFL draft. But I was really not focused on that this season. I was just trying to let my play do the talking. And I guess so I have so far. But it was a lot of talking and a lot of meetings with my parents and coaches to come up with that decision here.
And now going through 3 years with the program, how much do you feel like you've grown, particularly on the field during that time?
I've grown a bunch, a ton. Because when I came in, I had never played D-line. And to be able to do some of the stuff I do now as a D-lineman is kind of crazy, because it's only my third year playing the position. And I don't know, I just see myself grow so much here as a person too, just being through college experiences and whatnot, living on my own, having my own apartment and stuff like that. So my experience here at NC State is greatly valued, but I've seen myself grow a ton.
Thanks so much.
James.
Congrats on the win, Alim. I know in your release you said the completion of the 2020 season. I was just wondering, had you decided on the bowl game, playing in that? Have you just thought about that yet?
I haven't decided on that. The plan is to play in it, but I haven't really decided or thought about not playing in it or whatnot.
Right. So as of now, you plan on playing?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Rob.
Liam, I just want you to speak to the progression of NC State's defense over the course of the season. The second game, the first two games actually, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, and the juxtaposition of where you guys are right now. How proud of you are that? How proud are you of that growth?
Very proud because we started off very bland, in my opinion. We knew what we were supposed to do on the field, but we just weren't executing it right. And the way how much we've grown throughout the season is incredible. There were some things that we're doing now that we wouldn't even dream of doing at the beginning of the season. And I feel like there are like maybe a couple more games, the defense will just get better and better the way we gel together. I think our chemistry is top tier right now. So it's pretty incredible to see how much we've grown since the first couple games.
And a follow-up, what does the future look like for the guys that are behind you on the depth chart that'll fill your position? Are you excited about that?
The future is very bright. The same attitude to be here. It's not like we're just going to skip a beat or anything. The future is very bright with the groups, the younger groups and whatnot. It's very bright.
All right, this will be our last question, Justin.
Hey, Alim, congrats on the win tonight. Obviously, you said as of this morning that this is your last season at NC State, and I know that you were the last player off the field tonight after the win. Can you just talk about the emotions of playing your last game in Carter Finley Stadium tonight and just how that felt throughout the game?
It was crazy. It's unfortunate with the fan situation that we have and stuff now because of COVID, but it was crazy. I was out there thinking about my first visit here. It was me, Trent Penix, one of my friends, Daryl. We all came, we were hanging out in the weight room, put jerseys on and whatnot. We weren't even recruits yet. I was just like visiting NC State football. And then I remember when I got my offer from NC State, and then I remember committing the day of the Clemson game to NC State. I was just thinking about all of that stuff. For it to go by so fast is just crazy. It doesn't sound right, but the emotions were running really high. I was in the locker room going through it. I was just thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. So, but I love my experience here at NC State. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Congrats, Alim.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the time we've got. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thank you.